Are you trying to sell items really fast? Well, here is how to do that. If you're wanting to sell your items fast, then you kind of need to know where you're going to sell them quickly and get a good profit, where you're going to sell them to the best of your ability. First off, you need to use a cross-listing app. Absolutely, 100%. You need to be using this. It saves you so much time, so much effort, and also gets your items on multiple different marketplaces. And the cross-listing app by SellerAider helps you do that automatically, really easy, really quickly. SellerAider does the whole entire work for you. You just have to download the app. It allows you to list on virtually all the popular marketplaces that there are with just a few clicks. Every seller, everyone who's making a lot of money are 100% using a cross-listing app to help them do that. Now let's get into which marketplaces might be best for you. Depop. Depop is perfect for vintage clothes and items. The most popular items sold on Depop are like trendy jewelry and apparel items. Depop is mostly like younger users using it, and it's great for selling items that are aimed towards people, so like Y2K stuff, vintage stuff, baggy clothing, all the like thrift shoppy stuff. For the fees, so you know, Depop does charge a 10% selling fee, which is completely deducted already from your items when you're selling. So when you sell something, Depop will take 10% of your profit, so you don't have to do the calculations, you don't have to pay them, they just take it automatically, which is really helpful. You don't have to worry about it. If you want to know how much money Depop's going to take per item, you can use the Depop fee calculator by SellerAider, and that will help you figure out how much money Depop's going to take when you sell an item. Also, you can use the Depop bot by SellerAider to help you relist things and send offers to buyers, and obviously much more. Next, we've got Poshmark. If you're in the US or Canada, Poshmark should absolutely be on the top of your list. Poshmark allows you to sell fashion, electronics and beauty products. It has a huge like luxury fashion vibe, making it ideal for reselling like pre-loved luxury items. And on Poshmark you'll see brands like Gucci, Lululemon, Chanel, Dior maybe, like they're for the kind of bougie people. There are also some fees on Poshmark, and these are: there's a flat commission of $2.95 for items sold for $15 or less. Then there's 20% commission fee for items over $15. And there's a flat shipping fee of $7.67 for your shipping, and that's for items under £5. And lastly, there's additional shipping fees for items over £10. So there's a kind of a few more fees with Poshmark, but it's not too bad at all. It's just flat commission fees and shipping fees, nothing too crazy. And to make up for the fees, they have a really good buyer and seller protection, as well as prepaid shipping labels, which is really helpful for you. And you can use the Poshmark bot by SellerAider to help you share your closet and send offers and much more. Next we're on to Vinted, which is my personal favourite. I absolutely love Vinted. Vinted is a very popular clothing and item marketplace for Europe and the US, and this is one of the few marketplaces where you don't get a fee to sell. Selling and listing on Vinted is completely free, which is really good if you're trying to save a bit more money. Vinted makes its money through the buyer protection, which customers pay when buying items. The only downside to Vinted is that because it's a little bit cheaper, I think customers expect you to sell items for less to make up obviously for the buyer protection fee. Again, you can use the Vinted SellerAider bot to help you grow your Vinted account, sell all your closet, send offers and much more. Next we've got eBay. If you're looking for as many people to view your items, eBay is exactly where it's at. eBay is huge. eBay you can sell kind of anything on. So eBay is like a really good place to just sell absolutely everything. The fees on eBay can be slightly complicated to new users, as they tend to vary with kind of every product and category you're selling in, and you also might have extra fees if you're using some added features when doing your listing. But as a rule of thumb, there are two main fees that you have to pay with eBay: insertion and final value fees. An insertion fee is where eBay charges you 35 cents if you have more than 250 listings on your eBay. So if you have reached 250 per listing onwards, it's 35 cents or P. And then the final value fee is a little fee that's deducted from your final sale. Percentage changes depending on what you're selling, but it's between 12 and 15% usually what they take from your item. And a little tip for you, many people who use eBay also cross-list on other marketplaces just to get into those niche places. Like if they've got loads of clothes that they're selling on eBay, they might also be selling them on Depop and Vinted and Poshmark. So a lot of like successful eBay users use cross-listing apps to help them also sell on other marketplaces. And for a little honorable mention, Facebook Marketplace is a great place to sell. I don't recommend selling super high-end stuff on here because you might get a little bit lowballed, but they're really good to sell furniture and smaller items, cheaper items. It's just a handy place to sell stuff. And lastly, remember, you do not need to just use one app. You can cross-list on all these different apps depending on what you're selling, and you can do that so easily by using the SellerAider cross-listing app. I could not recommend it enough. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Thanks so much. Bye.